Jai Gurudev, Beatriz, thank you for joining us today. Could you start by telling us how you first encountered His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji and the art of living? Of course, it was quite a remarkable journey. I first heard about Gurudev during a particularly challenging time in my life. I was introduced to the art of living through a friend who had experienced profound peace and transformation. I decided to attend a course out of curiosity, and it was there that I first felt the deep peace and connection that would come to define my spiritual journey. Can you describe your first meeting with Gurudev? What was that experience like? My first meeting with Gurudev was life changing. It was during an Art of Living event. The moment I saw him, I felt a powerful energy and a deep sense of peace. I approached him, and even though there were so many people around, he made me feel like I was the only person in the room. His presence was so calming and uplifting. I felt an immediate sense of trust and connection. It sounds like a profound experience. How has your relationship with Gurudev influenced your life and work? Gurudev has been a guiding light in my life. His teachings and his presence have given me strength and clarity in difficult times. For instance, when my husband fell critically ill, Gurudev's guidance and support were invaluable. He reassured me and provided me a sense of peace even as I faced the possibility of losing my husband. That inner peace, which I attribute to Gurudev's blessings, has allowed me to navigate life's challenges with grace. You mentioned a challenging period with your husband. Could you share more about that experience and how Gurudev helped you through it? Absolutely, it was a particularly harrowing time. My husband was very ill, and we had to rush him to a clinic in Switzerland. As I drove, I was in a state of panic, but I kept feeling a sense of peace. Whenever I remembered Gurudev's words, I called Gurudev and told him about our situation. He comforted me and assured me that everything would be fine. His words gave me the strength to stay calm and take care of my husband. Even though my husband eventually passed away, I felt a profound sense of peace and gratitude for having been able to say goodbye properly, all thanks to Gurudev's support. That's a powerful testament to the impact Gurudev has had on your life. How do you incorporate his teachings into your daily life? Gurudev's teachings are integral to my daily life. I start each day with meditation and the practice of Sudarshan Kriya, which is a breathing technique taught by the Art of Living. It sets a positive tone for the day and helps me maintain a sense of calm and balance. His teachings on compassion and service inspire my work. Whether I am teaching courses or interacting with people, I try to approach every situation with the mindfulness and compassion that Gurudev embodies. You have traveled extensively to teach the Art of Living courses. How has Gurudev supported you in your work? Gurudev's support has been unwavering. His faith in me and his guidance have been crucial in my work. There have been times when I felt exhausted or overwhelmed, but a single word or gesture from Gurudev would recharge my spirits. For example, before embarking on a teaching tour, I would often meet Gurudev, and a simple act of tapping me on the shoulder would fill me with energy and enthusiasm to go out and teach. His blessings are a constant source of inspiration and strength for me. Can you share a memorable experience from your travels that highlights the impact of the Art of Living and Gurudev's teachings? Oh, there are so many, but one that stands out is a visit to a prison where we taught the prisoners Sudarshan Kriya. Many of them were skeptical at first, but by the end of the program there was a noticeable shift in their attitudes. They reported feeling more at peace and hopeful. It was incredibly moving to see how Gurudev's teachings would bring about such positive change even in the most challenging environments. It is amazing to see the reach and impact of the Art of Living community. Lastly, what message would you like to share with those who are curious about Gurudev and the Art of Living? I would encourage anyone who is curious to explore Gurudev's teachings and experience the transformative power of his guidance. The Art of Living offers tools for leading a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Whether it is through meditation, breathing techniques, or simply listening to Gurudev's wisdom, there is something for everyone. For me, having Gurudev in my life has been the greatest blessing, and I believe his teachings can offer profound peace and clarity to anyone who seeks it. Thank you so much for sharing your journey and insights with us. Beatrice, your experiences are truly inspiring. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to share my journey. Gurudev's presence in my life has been a profound gift, and I hope that others can experience the same peace and joy that I have found through his teachings. Jai Gurudev.